The seas churned long before humanity had words to describe their depths. Leviathan, the colossal sea monster, looms not merely as a creature, but as a force, vast, chaotic, and unfathomable. In ancient scripture and myth, Leviathan was more than an animal. It was the very embodiment of the abyss, a swirling chaos that defied divine order. Its name evokes fear and fascination, signaling humanity's insignificance in the face of cosmic enormity. Leviathan's story begins in the sacred texts of the Bible, where it is painted as a terrifying creature of divine creation. In the Book of Job, it is described in vivid detail as a terrifying sea monster. Yet Leviathan is not merely a beast to be feared, but a symbol of untamed power, placed on earth as a testament to God's ability to subdue chaos itself. But Leviathan is more than a simple antagonist in divine narratives. To some, it represents chaos restrained. To others, it is the adversary to be conquered in the ultimate battle between order and disorder. Its presence is a paradox, a destructive force, yet a necessary element of balance in the cosmos. This polarity has sparked countless interpretations, from theological doctrines to artistic masterpieces. Leviathan first surfaces in the ancient scriptures of the Old Testament, a creature whose presence dominates the texts as a symbol of God's unmatched power. In Job 41, the creature is described in detail, a beast with armor-like scales, a mouth that belches flames, and a body so vast that it churns the seas into chaos. Leviathan remains a challenge to humanity's understanding of creation, a creature that no mortal can tame, one that bows only to the Creator himself. In Isaiah 27:1, Leviathan takes on an apocalyptic role, identified as the twisting serpent and a great enemy to be destroyed in the end times. This description cements Leviathan's symbolic place as more than a mere creature. It is a manifestation of cosmic evil, destined to be vanquished when divine order finally triumphs. The passage paints a vivid scene of God slaying Leviathan with his fierce, great, and mighty sword, an act that echoes through eschatological prophecies. The Psalms offer yet another layer to Leviathan's legend, describing it in Psalm 74:14 as the monstrous, multi-headed serpent crushed by God in the primordial waters and given as food to the Hebrews. Here, Leviathan represents not only chaos, but also opposition to creation itself, a creature that stands against the divine order at the birth of the world. The act of slaying Leviathan is portrayed as a victory over primal disorder, ensuring that life can flourish under divine guidance. As centuries passed, Leviathan's role evolved from a biblical Colossus to a central figure in demonological traditions. Medieval grimoires identified Leviathan as one of the 7 princes of hell, a demon representing the sin of envy. Here, Leviathan can be seen no longer as merely a creature of the primordial void, but as a sentient force, actively working to disrupt divine order and ensnare humanity in vice. The sea monster of Scripture had become a demon or spirit of the abyss. Leviathan's connection to the abyss deepened through its ties to the apocryphal Book of Enoch. In this text, the abyss is described as a prison for fallen angels, a place of torment and despair. Leviathan, portrayed as a female monster, resides in the ocean's depths above the springs of water, embodying the chaotic and destructive forces of the sea. On the day of divine judgment, her counterpart, a male monster named Behemoth, will inhabit the barren wilderness of Duidine, east of the garden where the righteous dwell. Together, these two colossal creatures are destined to serve as instruments of divine retribution, produced to execute the Lord's punishment. Leviathan's presence here is both literal and symbolic, a guardian of the damned, ensuring no escape from the chaos of hell, and a manifestation of the balance between destruction and divine justice. In demonological lore, Leviathan's association with water extends beyond destruction. Water gives life, but also takes it. And Leviathan reflects this ambiguity, luring sailors to their doom, yet offering knowledge to those daring enough to invoke it. Occult traditions claim that invoking Leviathan grants insight into hidden truths of the invoker's psyche, but at a price if not taken seriously, as envy and chaos will then inevitably consume them. Leviathan's symbolism stretches far beyond the religious and occult. It is a universal emblem of chaos and the forces that defy human control. In biblical narratives, its coiling body and fiery breath represent the wild, untamed aspects of creation, the parts of the world that resist order. Leviathan challenges the idea that humanity can dominate nature, embodying the unpredictable and uncontrollable depths of the seas. Leviathan also carries deep metaphysical implications. Its very existence suggests that chaos is not merely a flaw in creation, but a necessary force. Just as storms clear the skies and volcanic eruptions form new lands, Leviathan represents destruction as a precursor to renewal, testing the strength of divine and mortal order while ensuring that stagnation is avoided. Similar sea monsters in global mythology further expand Leviathan's symbolic significance. Mesopotamian myths speak of Tiamat, the primordial goddess of chaos, whose defeat birthed the cosmos. Norse legends tell of Jörmungandr, the world serpent, whose movements could trigger Ragnarok. These parallels highlight Leviathan's role as part of a universal narrative, a creature whose chaos is both respected and loathed, embodying the thin line between destruction and creation. In the demonological hierarchy, Leviathan is considered one of the four crown princes of hell, a ruler of the abyss. Often described as a realm of dark, churning seas and unending depths, the abyss is both a literal and metaphorical representation of hell's oceans. Leviathan's dominion over this abyss cements its role as a gatekeeper of disorder, a being that embodies the boundary between the mortal realm and the infernal unknown. Leviathan's role in apocalyptic prophecy further highlights its connection to the abyss. In the Book of Revelation, the seas are often depicted as harbingers of destruction, and Leviathan is imagined as their ruler. Some interpretations suggest that Leviathan will rise from the abyss at the end of days, unleashing chaos upon the earth as part of the final battle between good and evil. Its awakening, signifying the ultimate test of divine order. But Leviathan's place in the abyss is not simply one of destruction. To many, it symbolizes the power of boundaries, the abyss that keeps divine order separate from chaos. Leviathan acts as both a guardian and a destroyer, a paradoxical figure that represents the eternal struggle between creation and destruction. It is both the abyss itself and the force that prevents it from overwhelming the world. Leviathan remains one of the most foreboding yet enigmatic figures in theology, mythology, and demonology, a creature whose presence evokes both dread and awe. Its depiction as a colossus of chaos, a ruler of the abyss, and a symbol of divine power has transcended time and culture. Leviathan is not just a beast or a demon. It is a narrative thread that weaves together humanity's deepest fears and aspirations, a testament to the fragile balance between order and disorder. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of Leviathan's legacy is its ability to adapt across cultures and eras. From the stormy depths of biblical lore to the vivid imaginations of modern storytellers, Leviathan is a creature that refuses to be confined. It challenges our understanding of creation, of the abyss, and of the eternal struggle between light and darkness. Leviathan's tale is one of resilience, both as a symbol and as a force within the human psyche. As we leave behind the stormy waters of Leviathan's story, one thought continues to resonate. Does the legend of Leviathan speak only to the past, or does it still hold meaning for the world today? Whether a symbol of untamed nature, an agent of divine chaos, or a guardian of the abyss, Leviathan continues to remind us of the mysteries that lie beneath the surface, waiting, watching, and ever present in the depths of the human imagination. Thank you for exploring the depths of Leviathan's legend with us. If you have thoughts, theories, or questions about Leviathan, drop them in the comments. We love diving into your insights. And if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and explore our library of other dark and mysterious topics. It really helps the channel to grow. Until the next venture, may the light guide you through the shadows of the unknown.